13 is on your side.
Well, a new ramen restaurant in Grand Rapids is not only serving up delicious food, but it's on a mission to fight food insecurity one ramen bowl at a time. Joining us now to explain more is the founder and executive chef at Noodlepig, Chris Wesley. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on here.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
I'm very excited to have you here this morning because we actually spoke last year when the restaurant was still in the very early stages of development.
Right.
How does it feel to see your dream come true?
Yeah, it's great. It's surreal, but it's done. It took us a while to get there, right? A lot of people were getting excited seeing the sign go up, and then and the construction took a little bit longer, but we finally did it, and we're excited. And we have some great charity partners that are excited as well. We practiced as much as we could. We had maybe 14 different private soft open events, but when we opened on November 2nd, we got slammed, and that was a great thing. So, Grand Rapids really came out and gave us that stress test, and it was awesome. So we're really appreciative of everyone in Grand Rapids giving us all that love and support.
Yeah, we can't wait to check it out. And we already mentioned it a little bit earlier, but you guys have a very unique business model. How does one bowl of ramen fight child hunger?
Yeah, great question. So for every bowl of ramen, that's like what we say. For every bowl of ramen feeds 3 hungry children, 1 locally, 1 nationally, and 1 abroad. And really the short story is that, as I was developing this idea of bringing ramen to Grand Rapids, I thought, if I'm in the business of feeding people, how do I help feed these kids? How do I help? How do I get more involved in the community? So I have a brother from another mother who is from India, went back to find his parents, and he basically started this children's home. So I started with that, figuring out, hey, how can I help you? How can I help feed these kids? It started with that, and then I realized, food insecurity is everywhere. It's an epidemic. It's in the United States. It's down the street. So I thought, can we do this on a national and local level as well? And that just got me down that path, and I found some fantastic partners, and here we are. So for every bowl of ramen, 3 hungry children are fed right here in West Michigan, somewhere nationally, as well as abroad.
That's absolutely amazing. And the food is handmade, it's gourmet, it's fast.
Yeah.
What inspires your recipes?
Right, so thanks. I have 7 signature bowls.
Yeah.
But the difference is that we are able to get in, we're more of like a fast casual market,
Okay.
In the fast casual market. So you could build your own bowl, or we can modify any of those 7 bowls as well. But 3 of those are dedicated to being Japanese: shio, shoyu, miso. In fact, today I'll be making a miso for you as well. But then I have 4 other bowls that are more fusion bowls. One of them is a zesan tonkotsu, which is my take on Japan meets the Midwest. So you have some elements of Japanese flavors and that umami-ness, right? But then out of there, we have baby back ribs coming on this thing. We got some cheese. There's a lot going on, but it all comes together really nice. There's bacon and there's butter in the tare. It's great.
So that stereotype of ramen just being what college kids eat, this is on a whole new level.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. So hopefully this will just kind of blow your mind. And everyone says that you'll never forget that first bowl of amazing ramen that you had. So I was really excited about bringing it to Grand Rapids. And the way we do this, I wanted to make sure we do it right. So from the noodles that we do, they're all handmade. We have 2 types of noodles that we make in-house. The third noodle is a gluten-free noodle that we can't make, so we bring that in. But again, anything from the noodles that we make in-house, in the noodle room that you can see from the window in the front, to the bone broth. In fact, we have some bone broth going on right now that take us 24 hours to make.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of these ingredients take some time to produce. So it's not like I can run out to like the store and drop them in a fryer for you quickly, right? It takes some time and love. So,
but let's see how fast you can put one of them together for us.
Okay,
That's the real test.
Right. All right. Let's go. So I'm gonna make a bowl for you right now, and I'm gonna get this thing in here. Usually, what we'll have is a nice little timer to get going as well, but we'll do this by eyeball.
Okay.
So again, some noodles in the pot. While that's going, I'm gonna start composing your bowl. And the elements are important. So this is a miso. It's called miso tare. All right, and tare is short for moto dare, which is a base. This is the base. This is the heartbeat of ramen. This is where all the flavor is, and this is where it packs, the sweetness and the salt and the umami is all there. The broth is clean, and that way we can have some evaporation and not have loss, have it more like saltier by the end of the day. I'm gonna layer it with a little bit of fat. Fat is flavor, fat is good, right? So that is a combination of pork and chicken fat. And the next thing I'm gonna layer in this is, we make this in-house, is our scallion oil. And it's layered with some beautiful sesame oil as well, so it's very fragrant. from there, I'm gonna borrow this 12-ouncer from you here, and that's where we finally ladle a full 12 ounce of bone broth. Look at that, it's nice and creamy. And now that's how I'll bring it all together, right? So I'm just gonna give it a quick mix, just like this. Excellent. Noodles should be done by now.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay. Can you smell? You're smelling it, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it
it's
smells beautiful in here.
yeah.
All right, you're gonna have to fight over this one. Here we go. So I'm gonna ladle this all in here like this. All right, and then the trick is you want to fold it nicely like this, so it creates a nice bed for what we're gonna do next, which is gonna be all the toppings.
Oh, wow.
So we make the chashu in house. This stuff is super amazing. It's pork belly. It's been braised for 4 hours. And I'll show you the final piece here too. The egg is from a pastured egg. That's a very beautiful sunset orange yolk. And we're gonna go ahead and add some kikurage and some bean sprouts. And then to finish it all off, I have this Ryu Japanese chili oil that we make in house too.
Oh, wow.
All right, it's so
Absolutely
good.
amazing.
And there you go. There's your bowl.
Oh, it looks beautiful. And you know what? We are going to taste this during the commercial break. We can't wait. Blake and I, you and I
We're
will
gonna fight over it pretty
it.
soon.
That's fair. We will have much more news and weather coming up after the break. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.